Welcome back. Yeah, I'm back again with another video. Today we're gonna get into Ms Brittany Grinder and Mr. Paul. You know, today glad that Putin, the Russian people, their camp have made a counter on Biden offer, which Putin just difficult to deal with. Like Putin just very difficult to deal with. Like at this point, he won't Biden to consider freeing a Russian that have been charged with murder out there in Germany, which it's just he just want to put he just want to be so difficult. I don't even know why this these details should have been hashed out privately. Like all these details should have been hashed out very privately, but you dealing with Putin, somebody that's just always gonna be just bitter, So if I was Biden, I would give Putin every like at this point, I would just get every American that's out there and get Putin everybody that's all his people, and they don't have access to here anymore. As far as if they are criminals, people should be able to travel. Well, if they got a passport, they should be able to travel worldwide. As far as if they not criminals, if things in that nature. But Biden offered a fair deal to Putin. He offered a fair deal to Putin. He gave up. He was gonna give y'all a guy that been charged here with decade worth of time. He sold millions of dollars worth of weapons, millions of dollars worth of ammos. That was a very great proposal that Biden offered. I was surprised he offered that because the individuals, Ms Brittany and Ms Paul, they not criminals. No, those are misdemeanor charges. What they are considering over there, and I see that Brittany, she don't understand their language. She have signed several documentations. She signed several documentations because she didn't understand, and it's just. Like it's just the world is scary. The world is scary because you never know where you can end up at tomorrow. You never know where you can end up at the next minute. So now that he want murderers free. He want murderers, like people that have been charged with murder, clean cut evidence. He would like them to be free for a WNBA star. And Mr. Paul was an ex-Marine Corps military guy. Like he's a clean-cut guy. So I just really don't know what Putin hold. It's just sad. It's just sad. At some point, I'm starting to understand what type of guy Putin is. Putin, you's a bad guy, bro. You're a really bad guy. Because I was very shocked that Biden was willing to release a guy that pretty much America got a really sad gun problem going on here. We got a sad gun problem going on here. And and Biden want Brittany and Biden want Mr. Paul here very badly. He want them very badly because them charges don't even match. Them charges not even nowhere near similar. Them charges is very far apart from each other. So it's just sad. It's just sad. But I would love to have Brittany back here. I would love to have Mr. Paul back here. Because they don't deserve that. They both are leaders of United States. They both are role models of United States. Definitely Mr. Paul, he fighted for our country. And Brittany, she's an entertainer for our country. And and the guy that we was willing to give y'all, he have been nothing but damage to our country. We have, like I said before, we have a very bad gun problem going on here in the United States. Gun violence in the United States is just at an all-time high at this point. And I feel Biden, get rid of those. Get rid of those. Ain't no telling how much damage he did all selling ammos and selling weapons over the course of his time that he was able to, be free and do those things. But now Putin want murderers. He want his murderers freed. Which It's just crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. You know, so it'll be great. It'll be good to see what Biden gonna do. But at some point, I think Biden and his administrator might turn back. They might turn back unless, you know, they not able to come back to the United States. That's just gonna have to be an agreement because, you know, the gun violence here is just very sad. You know what I mean? Like, we dealing with a lot of other different, you know, we got tragedies going on, we got outbreaks going on. You know, so at some point we gotta be able to tackle something in America. We gotta be able to tackle something. You know, and it's just sad to see a guy that's just so bitter. Like, why would you even want murderers and people that commit crimes, like big crimes, to be free? But that's just the guy that Putin is, and that's just how them Russians get down. You know, that's just how they operate. Not all of them. You know, we got good folks out here. You know, shout out to Vlad. We got good folks out here, but it's just. Give them up. In my opinion, to get those good citizens back, Mr. Paul, that's a Marine fighter, you know, Miss Grinder, a WNBA star, you know, with a YE family. Give him everything he wants. Don't give him no businesses, though. In my opinion, he's not getting no businesses. Give him everything. Give him all his people back. Give him all his people back. You know, but, you know, he got our people. We ain't asked for Mr. Eric. Mr. Eric been over there for a long time. We ain't asked for you to expedite Mr. Eric. You can have Mr. Eric. But Putin's just so bitter. That's just the guy that he is. He's just a bitter guy. You know? And that's my take on this. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this situation. In the meantime, please hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. And I'll be back again with another video. In the meantime, I'm up out of here.